Ladies and gents, as you can see, I've got Donald right next to me, and he just dropped the project, and we're just here to chat about it. Donald, how are you, man?
What's up, my brother?
I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm glad that there's no bomb scare today in Rosebank.
I'm very happy that there's no bomb scare also, Machi. So happy, man. People came out for me tonight. Really special night. Yeah, my seventh album, Dreams, launching finally. And all the artists that I worked with came through. Some of them couldn't make it, but a lot of them did. And yeah, just really, really blessed.
You know, I've been watching you on social media, following you rather, over the past couple of days,
Yep.
or several days rather, ever since the album was supposed to have a listening session,
Yeah.
and the album dropped. And what I like about you is that you're not scared to engage your fans. Like some people say mean things, some people are nice, and you embrace everybody. So tell me about that. Why do you choose to just engage people, whether they say negative or positive things about you?
Yeah, I think I've progressed in my life to become a person who understands that life comes with good and bad. I do understand that every single human being is different, and we're not all in the same wavelength. And a lot of us are going through a lot. You understand what I mean? We're going through our own little things in our little worlds, in our little corners. And so I understand when someone wakes up and becomes mean to me for no reason, I know that they're probably going through something. So I try not to put too much of my energies on that because that's a negative energy. And I don't function easily on negative energy. So yeah, man, I try not to make too much. Listen, some of the things do hurt because I am a human being after all, and I've got feelings and emotions. But I guess I've just learned how to deal with negativity. I guess I've just learned how to deal with it better over the years. Yeah, yeah.
And this is a dance culture platform, so obviously we've been following you for a while, and we know your history.
Yeah.
But before you actually got into dance music, and I just learned this today, during the presentation, that the song that actually made you, who you are in the media space is not house music. Tell us about that song.
Yeah, Know You Better, man. That's actually a classic in my catalog. Song that went on radio for the first time in 2010. So 11 years ago, basically. And that was my first ever song on air. And it was a ballad. It was a Zulu ballad. And it went on to become, I guess, one of the classics on Sunday shows, especially Sunday thingy, Sunday Love R&B shows. And yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, bro. I can't really say why this has happened the way it has happened, but for me, I always knew there was something special about that song, but I also knew that it might not be the one that blows me up to the rest of the country. And that's exactly what happened. It came out and people knew it, but they didn't really know the person behind it. And when I went into house music, that's when the whole country got to know me.
You know, Today you were talking about, your favorite song being In Denial. I remember even at some point, I don't know if your Twitter handle is still, is it still Donut In Denial?
It's still done at the internet.
Which is a dope song. And but people decided that, what, yeah, it's a dope song, but your most streamed and your most downloaded song is not In Denial. And tell us about the success of that song and what it meant to your life.
Over the Moon? Or are you talking about Dinner? Which one? Success.
No, over the moon.
Okay, yes. Over the Moon. I would say Over the Moon is that song for the Donald brand. I think every artist has that song. That one song. When you think, oh my gosh, there's that one song. For me, I think that Over the Moon is that song for me. The crazy thing is when we dropped that album back in the day, we did not even know that song was a single. So it wasn't even in the plans. We just dropped the album. We dropped I Deserve. We dropped Denial. And then everyone started asking for number 7 in the album. And if you go into the album, number 7 is over.
Like in number 7.
That's why it was number 7. It was far into the album because we didn't think it was gonna be a big hit. And people started asking for it. I started performing it, and literally my whole life started changing, bro. Because That's when I realized this is actually the most powerful song. I did the video for it, and that was it. The rest is history. Shout out to Mosley who featured on that video. It's classic video.
Look, let's talk about the streams. I mean, not the streams, the downloads, because now we're in an era of streams.
Streams, yes.
But it caught me off guard. I didn't know that, like, you actually, that was one of the most streamed songs at the time. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. I think I definitely had a really good run around that time when it comes to downloads. I was one of the most downloaded artists of that era, especially between 2012 and 2013, because all the three singles, I Deserved and All Over the Moon, were quite huge hits around the same time. So, yeah, man, I experienced quite a time. For me, that was really, really a special time in my career, and it made me who I am. And it was a good, I would say, it was a good beginning of a lifelong a career, because I'm still here 11 years later since the first song I dropped, and the people are still listening, and I'm still looking young, fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my thing.
With the red mic. By the way,
Always.
he's being modest. That song had over 2 million downloads. So that's crazy.
That was only in 6 months, by the way.
Whoa.
Now we've had to check now. Bruh. Because now it went into the streams. It's no, that song is too much, bruh. That I would say, man, that song has been able to sustain me also in my life. Business wise, I've made a lot of money from that song.
That's amazing. So kids, if you're a musician out there, take notes. Okay, so now let's talk about why we're here today. You just dropped a brand new project, 10 songs. It's called Dreams. And the first song, Inkanyezi, it's already as a star on Apple Music, because that's what I use. You've got Bukle out there. Tell me about the song.
Inkanyezi. I think Lady Do is one of the hottest artists right now in South Africa, most talented.
Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. Lady Do, not Bukle. Bukle's on another song. My bad.
Yeah, and she's one of the few artists in this country right now, currently, that I'm a really huge fan of. So that's why I made the call and said, please let's do something together. And she understood the assignment. She came in with that beautiful Kwaito Mshoza type vibe, man, and she totally got it. She understood the story behind it. And I think it's going to be a really huge celebratory type of a wedding type of song, and I'm so happy that we did it together. I'm a huge fan of her, man. Yeah.
I saw on social media that there's a song called X, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's track number 2. Yeah. And already it's causing people to kind of use it to kind of hint to their exes, to their partners, yo, tell me about that song called X.
Again, because this album is inspired by the dreams that I've had about my ex girlfriend. That song is obviously about her also. So it's just a song that's it's got a bit of the story is light. It's not that deep, but it just speaks about just how sometimes you can be so taken by your ex. You know what I mean? And a lot of us don't like talking about this, but we know the power that one ex has over you. That one, there's that one.
There's always that one.
Yeah. So that's what the song is about, really.
And for me, it's the interactions with your friends saying to you, yo, I played this song and my girl didn't like it because I like this song. How do you respond to that?
It's crazy, dog, because it's sometimes you think those are jokes, that's a real story, But listen, my job as an artist is just to highlight a specific situation. And then whatever people do with those situations in their own lives has nothing to do with me. So can I please remove myself from those stories? But man, listen, music is just meant to evoke emotion and help us celebrate whatever it is that we're celebrating. So yeah, that's what it is.
Donald, so ladies and gents, Donald has been writing about the same girl for over 10 years.
I feel like such a dog. I've actually been writing about the same woman for 10 years. That is so crazy, dog. Even I can't believe it.
And I know you don't want to talk about your fans. You don't want to tell your fans rather about who this girl is. But I've got a theory.
Tell us this theory.
Are you sure you want me to say who I think the girl is?
My man, you are the one that's saying it. It's not me.
I think you're talking about Pearl Mudiadie. Am I right?
Your words, my brother.
You know why? Can I tell you the story?
Okay. So there's a story.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the story?
So a few years ago, many years ago, because I've also been in the industry for like a long time. Actually, more around the same time as you, 10, 11 years. And I remember you showed up to like a club with Pearl
Okay.
in Pretoria.
Okay.
This is like maybe 7, 8 years ago. And it wasn't like a media event. And I was like, oh shit, is either you guys are friends or,
But I've been around a lot of girls. So why are you singling her out?
because for me, that's what I like, yeah, you sure you've been around girls, but for me, I was like, it has to be Pearl because,
Something's happening.
body, like body language.
Okay. Yeah, man. But you know what? Unfortunately for me, and this is in no way, any way to confirm anything, but I'm just very private when it comes to that type of stuff, But everything's in the music, but I'm just not gonna say anyone's name.
Okay.
Because they know themselves.
But you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna come up, us as fans.
Listen, maybe one day, dog. Maybe one day I'm just gonna outright just do an expose and say an interview. Yo, hey, listen, I need to speak about this because now I can't take it anymore. Maybe.
Okay, look, right now we just have to conclude for ourselves, and as fans, we're gonna have, draw on the wall and say,
Of course.
connect the dots. But it's fine, man. Back to the music. You've got like an American star
Yes, I do.
on this project.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Man, Jesse is someone that I got introduced to by Terrence Howard, who is someone that I've been in contact with for a couple of years now. She's a big brother. He checks up on me anytime. He believes in my talent so much. He wants the world to hear my talent, and I believe when the time is right, things are gonna come together. So Terrence is the reason why I know Jesse, and Jesse's been a fan of what I do for a long time. I'm a fan of what he does. What he did on Empire was really, really amazing. He's got a song with one of my idols, Mariah Carey. So yeah, man, it was only fitting that I asked him if we could jump on a song, and he said yes.
That's legendary. Well done to you on that.
Thank you.
Coming back to like the local, features. I'm just gonna talk about two features. Bukle, who I mistakenly said it was on the first track. Yeah, I said it. Shout out to Lady Do. We love you, Lady Do. How was it like working with the sweet Bukle?
Butler is absolutely amazing. She's been really, really professional, really respectful throughout the process. She's been there for me. Tonight she couldn't be here because she's got gigs. She's really, really busy. It's her time now, so I totally understand. But yeah, man, it's been an amazing experience. She's got such an amazing voice, bro. Like Chassis, bro. Like I'm so blessed to have her in the album. Yeah.
And I think she's got a bright future, man. She's one of my favorites in the.
She's gonna do this for a long time. That's all I know.
And she can write as well,
bro. She's talented, bro. Talented.
And surprisingly, you've got Robot Boy in there. Yeah. I was shocked to see that feature. How did you end up working with Robot Boy?
Robot Boy is my boy, so it was easy. It was so easy. He's my friend. He came through to the studio. We didn't even plan the session. He came through and he came onto the song and fitted perfectly. Baby Son, who's an upcoming songwriter and artist, also helped us write the song. And yeah, man, we just had a fun, and he's my friend. There's nothing better than doing these type of things with people who are your friends. Like, he's like my brother, so we're enjoying ourselves. You know what I mean? It's more than just business. So, and I think Robert Boy is one of the most talented human beings I've ever, interacted with, and I can't wait for the world to enjoy his talent when it starts unfolding.
Oh yeah, lastly, I said these are last features, but you've got Benjamin Dube's sons working with you on the project. Yes. Tell me about that.
Sihle on songwriting and Tour on production. We all work together as a team, with obviously the main producers being 6K and Mfowami, Sakile Mangale and Sizwe. So we just worked as a team, man, and we're friends. We get along, and we love music. And yeah, those two are my brothers. I'm friends with the whole family, but I'm more closer with Mto and Sihle, and we have fun together. We share life experiences together, and yeah, we make music together.
Donald, man, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and yeah,
thank you so much.
Yeah. And by the way, he's dressed by Lady Pulse.
Pulse, yes, Pulse Africa. Basically the same person who's been dressing me my whole career. Yeah.
Shout out to Pals. He's also like a friend of ours. So yeah. Yeah, man, good luck with the project. I know you just dropped, but yeah, man, thank you so much for always supporting house music. You've always been about dance music, and that's what the culture is about. And thank you. Is there anything that you want to say that I might have missed?
Nah, man, listen, just go out and support the album. We're not about trends per se. We're just about, that authentic love and support and appreciation. I worked really, really hard on the album for you, and I hope you guys enjoy it in your cars, at home, when you're cleaning on Sunday, and at any given komcimbini, everywhere. There's a song for every single moment. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it.
Danke, 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 danke.